Hey guys, Nika coming at you with another garden update. Welcome to my channel. My name's Nika and I do container gardening. Today's May 12th. It's Mother's Day and I just want to show you what's going on in my garden. I'm getting a lot of activity, doing really well. I grow in containers because of the part of the country that I live in is very arid and we have very poor soil, lack of space. I live in the inner city. Sorry for the noisy background. I live close to a busy street. So I just want to show you the progress of my garden. Take a look. Look at my strawberries. I'm getting all kinds of strawberries in here. Look at that. Flowering. But look how healthy and full these are. Look at those big strawberries that are starting to form. That's really good. These are flowering. They're already starting to seed up. These are mustard greens and collard greens. And they're starting to seed. And they are getting big. Look at that. I also have some turnips that are growing too. This is my little lettuce patch. These are different kinds of lettuce in here. And they're doing really good. Look at that. And then I have some arugula in this container. You look at that. Just a bunch of lettuce just started growing wild in my yard. I'm getting little patches of this all over my yard. So I might not even have to grow it in containers. They're starting to form peas. They are so delicious. I can't help myself. I'm just picking them and munching down on them. Look at all the peas that are starting to form on here. All the flowering. And then I have broccoli that's growing. I threw a bunch of seed in here and that's starting to sprout. So I have broccoli. These are various kinds of beans. I threw a bunch of different types of beans in here. Hopefully they'll grow on the fence behind it and just start spreading out. These came up probably maybe about a month ago, and I planted them about 6 weeks ago. Took them a couple weeks to sprout, and they're really taking off. The carrots, and they're doing really well. Look at all the carrots that I'm getting. I planted these back in February, so we'll have to plant some more just so that we get them throughout the summer. These you want to plant every couple of weeks, like every month you want to put some new seed out, just so that you'll have a harvest all the way until fall. This is bok choy that I planted about 6 weeks ago, and it's already starting to flower and form seed, but it's doing really good. I decided to grow this instead of cabbage because they taste very similar, but this is easier to grow. These are radishes, and they're starting to flower. Look at all the flowering that I'm getting. Different colors of flowers too. So these are radish, and I've been eating these in my salad. I just grab them and eat them. But look how many radish that I'm getting. And this is broccoli that I'm growing, and it's coming up really healthy and strong. And then I have these turnips. I have these turnips here, and these will go really good with those mustard and collard greens. Here I have cucumbers. I planted these about a month ago, and they're really starting to take off and really starting to grow. I have 2 containers of cucumbers, and I'm hoping they'll grow up this little fencing that I have in the back. This is my onion container, and look, it's already starting to form seed. I'm gonna have to pull this one out of here right there, because those are probably onion sets right there. So we'll work with that another day. I just wanted to give you a quick garden update. It's Mother's Day, so I'm not doing a whole lot. Here's my cilantro, guys. It's doing good. It's starting to seed up though. The temperatures are reaching 80 degrees. Cilantro in zone 7 does really good from February until mid-May, and now it's not doing so good. But cilantro's cheap enough in the store. It's a lot of fun growing it though. They're my raspberries. They're doing good. They're growing out the sides. We're gonna get a lot of them, I can tell. I have sunflowers on this wall. They're starting to grow really well. I hope I get some colorful ones. I put some new seed in this little patch here, so I hope I get some good colorful sunflowers. Look at this mint, guys. This mint is really loving this new container. I just planted this mint. This is its first season, and look at how thick those leaves are. And this is my little herb patch. I have some ginger that's starting to come up right there. This is chamomile. I have sage, and I have parsley. I have a little basil coming up. This is oregano, Greek oregano, thyme, and I have some, these are chives. And then I have some rosemary. We'll have to start cooking with this rosemary and all of these herbs. So we'll do some cooking videos here shortly. As soon as my garden starts thriving a little more. I do have some lettuce that's growing. This was full of seed from last year, and it's just coming up super thick. Look at that. We have a lot of lettuce, lots of salads, guys. I have that little butterfly. That looks so pretty at night. And then I have some kale growing and some bell peppers. And then I have various kinds of tomatoes, cherry tomatoes that are like yellow. I have some sun sugar tomatoes, and then I have, these are early girls. Early girls do so good in Zone 7 in the Southwest. They are hardy, and they're already starting to blossom and make tomatoes. But the tomatoes really, they wait until that solstice happens. You'll get flowers, but you really won't get tomatoes until the solstice. And look, I'm getting red strawberries. They're so good. I have this little strawberry tower that I'm trying to get going. And I'm getting quite a few strawberries on it. Then I have 2 bins of celery growing. It's getting thick. Look at that. Lots of good celery. This grows wild in my yard also, just like the lettuce. I get a lot of celery, and I end up putting in these pots, but I'm just gonna let it grow wild. Last but not least, I have okra growing, guys. I'm gonna have to thin these out a little bit because they're kind of clumping up there. So I'm gonna have to spread those out, but they're coming up. So it looks like I'm getting a lot of good stuff in my garden this year, guys. Okay, guys, so it's May 12th, Mother's Day. I want to thank you for joining me on this garden update. If you like this content, hit that like button. See you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.